up, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. I ain't gonna even hold you. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks. And I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. None other than... Child, this is going to be a long-ass live. My God. Oh, my goodness, child. We got to cover... Love and Marriage Huntsville today. We got to cover Baddies and everything that's been going on with that. Okay, and then we also have to get into hot topics and stuff like that. If you see this little line on my head right here, do not be shading me because I just took off my color filter glasses. I don't know about y'all, but if you got LASIK, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna let you know right now that you're gonna have color sensitivities and that you may or may not have to wear blue filter glasses when you at work. So... Oh, I'm trying to take this off. Y'all know my finger is broken, so give me a second. Oh, this is so black of me. I should turn the camera off. All right. How y'all doing? I figured that I'll wait a little bit and let some people come in here. Y'all know that I haven't really been doing lives as much as of late. So YouTube is not sending out my notifications. So I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on for a second, y'all. Because the cat is acting like he wants to start playing with a toy that he only chooses to play with when I'm on camera, and it makes a lot of noise, and I have it. Child. All right, I'm back. All right, y'all. So listen, I don't know about y'all, but I watched that episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I feel some ways about it. Also, let me grab my phone with my notes and stuff. Whew. Child, I'm just getting off work. All right, y'all. So put a one in the chat if y'all ready, because I know I am. I'm ready to get into it. I'm ready to get into this. Put a one in the chat if y'all ready for me to start, because I know I'm ready to start, and we can go and get on up in here and do what we got to do so we can get this over with. Okay? Period. Damn, it's a lot of ones in here. All right. So the episode picks up at Martell and Destiny meeting at Madani's development facility, i.e. a fucking storage unit. Now, one thing about Destiny and Martell, they are going to continuously lie in our fucking face. Not only are they going to tell us that criminal charges aren't what they look like on paper and in the system of the Department of Justice, but also that what we're seeing with our own eyes is not real. So apparently it's not a storage facility. It is a development facility where you may or may not just be storing shit, right? And like this is why I cannot take any of those bozos seriously. Like dead ass. I have not eaten, y'all. Please forgive me for anything that I have to say in here. I promise y'all, I've been on a real chill tip. But this episode was just, at this point, I was like, I gotta reach back into my little box and be a little bit more uncut for this one, because I feel like that's what it deserves. So they talked about Maurice getting arrested and having a DUI. Destiny says that it seems that it's a target on people's back that's in Huntsville. I was like, no, it ain't no motherfucking target on y'all back. Y'all motherfuckers just don't know how to follow the law. If you wasn't doing illegal shit, You wouldn't be going to jail most of the times, because I know how they be doing this, black people. But at the end of the day, all you motherfuckers on this show is doing something illegal, so y'all got locked up. Nobody told you to take no money off nobody's credit card. Nobody told him to do revenge porn. Nobody told that fucking Keebler elf to drive behind the vehicle of a car drunk. So no, ain't nobody got no like target on y'all back. Y'all motherfuckers just don't know how to respect the law. Y'all think because y'all on this little fucking guppy ass reality show that means that y'all motherfuckers can get away with the law. No, you motherfuckers ain't Donald Trump. Y'all some country Bama ass niggas from Huntsville. Honestly, we don't really know where Destiny is from, because let Destiny tell it, the bitches from Detroit, Tennessee, Nashville, Huntsville. I can't keep up with where the hoe from, to be honest. Where is Destiny from? Is Destiny even this girl middle like real name? It may be like it may low-key may be one of them things, like, you know how Kelly is like really Calendria and how Michelle is really Tanitra. It may be like that. Okay. So Destiny asked about the convictions about the revenge porn, right? And Martell says that he was not found guilty. And it looks like it, but it's fake news. Nigga, if anything here is fake news, is you. What I really like, it must be the alcoholic fetal syndrome that Marlene must have put him through while he was roasting in that motherfucking beer barrel that we call her stomach. Because at the end of the day, it's not making any motherfucking sense how you're gonna literally look us in the fucking camera face and tell us that what we're seeing is not real. None of these charges exist. You never got arrested. You ain't convicted of nothing. It's all fake news, nigga. If you don't give me a country Bama ass break, I know something. I'm so tired of, it's like you country motherfuckers don't even try to come up with good lies. It's like y'all not even trying. It's like, are you trying to insult our intelligence, or do you assume that everybody is on the same education level as Miss Marlene? Or do you think that we was all drinking that incest wine that you was out here trying to pimp out and sell? And that's why you think we fucking dumb. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, it's completely disgusting to sit here knowing that you did what the fuck you did and want to sit here and talk to us and tell us that what we're seeing is not fucking real. Multiple people have let us know that you was out here pimping out videos of you and Melody doing X-rated stuff to try to make it seem it was somebody else. You threatened her with it. Then on top of that, your dumbass even messaged her after she left the fucking courthouse asking her why was she talking to the DA, and then you got another restraining order. Like, I just really don't understand at this point. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. Can somebody explain to me what the fuck is going on? Because at this point, I'm confused. Because it seems that everybody on this motherfucking show seems confused except for me. So maybe I'm looking at shit wrong, right? Maybe that's it. But let's continue. Destiny asked if anyone called and checked up on Martell, and he says no, and he's upset with Marceau for criticizing him about the revenge porn. Destiny asked if he called him and told him how he felt. Destiny, don't nobody give a fuck about how Martell feels except for you, and we'll have a good discussion about why you care so much about how this nigga feel later on when we get to that motherfucking dodgeball game that you was trying to play. Or musical chairs. Okay. Let's be real about it. Now, Destiny supposes that, maybe the group just needs a little bit of togetherness. Maybe it's the fact that they just need to all get together, because obviously getting all of these ignorant, criminalistic motherfuckers all together on a green grassy field would do a good job. It's gonna fix everything. It's gonna fix everything. Obviously, Destiny graduated from the same school that Martell graduated from and got held back all the same years that he did. Because I don't know why the fuck she feel that this would be some type of solution, but I just assume that it's so you can get some camera time and pimp out these tacky ass fucking products that you want us to sell. Don't nobody want that body mist. Don't nobody want to smell like no BD energy. Don't nobody want to smell like that. I don't want to get a cologne that smells like BD energy. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I'll stick to my Amber Ouds, my Al Haramains, my Orienticas, and Versace and Bahara. I don't want none of that Bama ass storage facility storage unit, but not a fucking unit ass cologne that you got in that storage unit. Shit, I can imagine if you spray that shit on you, honestly, you might smell like a fucking UPS haul. Or fucking what the fuck they call U-Haul trucks? Like this scent, the scent of this body mist is U-Haul truck. But not the small truck, the big one, the big D truck. This shit is ridiculous, y'all. I cannot. I really can't. Okay, so Kimmy goes. So the next scene we go to, Kimmy goes to Mel's house. And Mel invited her over there so they can work out, right? Now, Kimmy gets there. She's greeted by Melody. Hi, oh my God, how are you? You're just you look so beautiful. I was like, ugh. Sometimes Mel could be landed on thick for me, but I'm gonna let it slide because she started asking the questions that I really wanted to hear. So let's get into it. So they work out and it looks like Kimmy is having a good time. And in my mind, I was like, Kimmy would be so much more of an likable person if she wasn't so fucking messy and thirsty for Keebler Elf dick, like she is, to where she's literally putting her body at risk, getting off the chemotherapy table, going over to bounce on some man's dick while she's literally losing all the fucking follicles of hair on her head to please this fucking bald-headed ass man at home. Now look, this ain't no shade to bald-headed men, okay? But at the end of the day, like when she was working out, I was like, this is what I wish that we could see more of. Like, this is the Kimmy that I miss. Before we got the old messy, passive-aggressive Kimmy who talks about everybody's business but don't ever want to talk about her own. That type of Kimmy. I was really getting flashbacks to season 1, because I used to like Kimmy a lot. However, Mel, asked the lady who was telling them how to work out with that big ass rubber ball, told her to like, hey, ho, go make us some squash. And then the lady said, oh yes, master, I goes and make the squash for you. So while she goes and makes the squash, Melody and Kimmy has a conversation about, once again, this damn girls trip. I was like, Melody, if you ask about this damn girls trip, again, they say they enjoyed themselves, Melody. Melody, they enjoyed themselves. Melody, they enjoyed themselves at the damn girls trip, okay? We do not need another breakdown of what somebody feels about that damn girls trip. I don't know how many times we asked this question about the girls trip. Is it just me? Is it just me? Or it's like, are y'all tired about this girls trip question? Because I swear it was asked about 10 times between the first 3 episodes to 4. If I'm being clear. Now listen. Now Mel asked her experience, and she says, well, it's all about, togetherness and community. And that's exactly what I was telling, Maurice, because at the end of the day, it's about community. Because when you commune and you have a T with it, it combines into community. And that is what we were trying to facilitate during your girls' trip. So yes, I had a good time, Mel. And then Melody says, okay, at this point, I understand all of that. And I love that too. Hell yeah for the community, black power rising shit. Now, Melody says, I would feel the same way about the community if it wasn't for Destiny talking shit on the not the confessionals, but on the interviews after she was literally sucking my asshole while I was in St. John or St. Thomas or St. James or whatever fucking saint this island was that they went to. Like, she's like, I'm so confused because you were literally apologizing to me the whole time. And then you're going in the interviews, like, shading me. Like, that's weird as fuck. And I completely agree. Destiny is a weird hoe. Destiny is a weird bitch. Literally. Like, it's the fact that you lied to Martell about what went on and like you was not kissing Melody's ass. Like you wasn't forcing yourself to go over there and sit by her, trying to force yourself on her like Ronnie from the Players Club. Like you was doing a fucking lot. Kiss Melody, I'm so sorry. Melody, you know what? I understand your pain because now I've been through it. I couldn't understand I couldn't understand how you were hurt that a man was stalking you, hurting you, lying on you, trying to expose you. But now, because I've experienced it, I understand that that's hurtful. But I didn't know that before. And I apologize. If Destiny don't get the fuck away from us, I'm so sick and tired of Destiny in these fucking Fashion Nova outfits that she continuously forces upon us every single time she's in those confessionals. I'm so tired of it. I'm over it, y'all. I'm over it. I'm over her. I'm over fucking Madani. I'm tired of hearing Madani. I'm tired of hearing a lot of shit. You know what? I'm a damn tired of it. That's what I am. I'm a damn tired of Madani. It's getting on my damn nerves. How about that? I don't know about y'all, but this shit was getting on my damn nerves. I'm so tired of hearing about fucking Madani and this invisible business, this fictional business. But that's besides the point. I'm roasting too much. But yeah, it was hella weird for Destiny to be in confessionals, fucking trying to shade Mel when you was literally kissing her ass. Like, you was literally following her around like a puppy dog. You was literally fucking trying to be up underneath her. I low-key think that when you sat by her, you was trying to smell her wig. That I believe that. I believe that when Melody was asleep, you snuck into her room, ripped out a piece of her weave, and wrapped it around some type of voodoo doll and tried to make love to it, because that's the type of energy that Destiny was giving us the whole trip. Tell me I'm lying. Like, it's giving weirdo lesbian energy. It's like Mel is Diamond and Destiny is Ronnie. It's giving gross. It's giving obsessed. And that's exactly what Mel said. And she was like, it's giving Tisha. Now I was like, now wait a minute. How'd Tisha get into this? I was like, see, Mel, it's comments like this that's gonna get you jumped at that reunion. Now, the shade is warranted, but you on an island by yourself, and I know you can swing by yourself, but I'm just saying, like, does it get tiring having to fight the whole damn cast? And then what's so crazy that, like, Melody said that the reason that her and Tisha are on a better accord is because they don't throw shots and like throw digs at each other. And I was like, are we watching the same motherfucking show? Because didn't you just throw a dig? Wasn't Tisha literally lying on you to Marceau? Like, if anything, y'all really just don't, like, y'all just both have like harmonized the frequency of passive aggressiveness. That's what it is. Y'all both have now completely mastered the art of being passive aggressive with each other. But as far as anything else, it's not giving. It's not giving that y'all are cordial. It's not giving any of that. Now, moving on. Hold on, let me look at my notes, child. I'm trying not to freestyle. All right, so Melody she was like, and since we talking about Maurice, how do you feel, Kimmy? Because I know that when I saw that Maurice was driving drunk, that I was like, ooh, Kimmy gonna be mad because I know you didn't want to get embarrassed by that. Girl, how you feeling? Kimmy is like, I feel great. I feel good. I feel fine. I feel good. At the end of the day, I'm fine, but your head goes round and around and it goes like rattle, rattle when you're first approached with these things. But honestly, I'm good. I was like, what? I was like, what? I'm not understanding what you're saying, Kimmy. It's given that you don't want to talk about your damn business. You want to talk about everybody else's motherfucking business, but you never want to talk about your own business, Kimmy. And that's the problem. That's the problem. See, if you was in the business of that fucking Keebler elf that you call a husband, right? Then you would have known where the fuck he was at instead of assuming that he was in the bed sleep, even though the nigga was not next to you. I don't know how I can completely imagine a nigga being in the bed next to me and he not there. But Kimmy has mastered that art of delusion. But maybe if she was more focused into what was going on in her own life and talking about her own business and opening up about her own experiences, maybe this conversation wouldn't be so painful because you wouldn't be so used to just Martell and Melody being the focal point of the fucking drama on the show. But no, your husband was driving behind the vehicle with alcohol on his breath. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. And that's exactly what Melody said. So moving on, Mel says in the confessional that it's no surprise that Kimmy had nothing to say, even though she likes to talk about everybody else's business, but it's very Kimmy. And that's 100% true. Y'all motherfuckers lasted 3 to 4 to 5 to however many fucking split divided by 3 seasons that Carlos King is cooking up to avoid paying y'all full pay. Y'all use all of those seasons to make Martell and Melody the focal point of this fucking show. Barely talking about your own motherfucking lives. But now, something has happened. Mind you, you and your husband, before he got this DUI, was talking about how y'all need to delve into Trisha and Ken's marriage and about how they don't seem like there's equal love between the two of them. How about the love between you and Maurice? We want to know about that love. What about that? Can we talk about that love? Can we talk about the love of a wife to love her man through a DUI that he got at 1 a.m. in the morning, driving around in the middle of the day, drunk, not at home, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The next day, Kimmy still thinking that you in the bed sleep, even though it's an empty space there. Can we talk about the love there? I want to know. Tell me about the motherfucking love. Let's talk about the love, damn it. I don't know if it's y'all, but I'm pissed. I'm tired of people insulting my intelligence. I work too damn hard. I went to school, double majored, for you bitches to be coming to me lying in my face, acting like y'all can't talk about y'all business, but meanwhile be in everybody else's fucking business. It's too much. It's too much. I can't, y'all, I do not like Maurice. I like Maurice. I like Maurice way less than I like Marceau. If I'm being completely fair, like I have a real strong dislike towards that man. I really do. I cannot stand that fucking Pillsbury Doe Keebler fucking elf. I can't stand that fucking elf on the shelf. I can't stand that. I can't stand that nigga. I don't know about y'all, but let's continue, child. Oh, lightly toasted. Look, listen. I think Kimmy gave that albino Rottweiler a pass to cheat. I think so too. because Kimmy is that desperate. And on top of that, you know, your coochie don't get as wet when you got cancer and you're getting chemotherapy, but your husband is trying to force his dick up inside you. So you may have to try to get him to go fuck somebody else so you can get some peace of mind. You know, maybe that's what it is. But if so, I would love for y'all to talk about it. It would give a different perspective, give a different view on relationships. But no, y'all not going to talk about it. You're going to act like you're oblivious to all the shit happening around you, Kimmy. Meanwhile, you want to nose dive into everybody else fucking relationship and everybody else business. We tired of that shit. Give me a second. I need to drink some water. Like, I'm over it. We're tired of the shits. Y'all need to get off the show. Bitch, if you ain't shitting, nigga, get off the pot. Got some niggas out in Brooklyn that are off your top. Nicki Minaj said that. If you ain't shitting, then get off the pot. Now, the next, also, y'all, the next scene that we go to, Martell and Tisha meet up at a new house building location. So we see sticks and dirt, and Martell is talking to some random people like, hey, yeah, so you gotta make good quality. You gotta do good quality. Yeah, you gotta do that. And you gotta make sure that you're giving people the highest level of quality, because at the end of the day, we want people to know that when they think about show, it's about good quality. That's what it's about. And I'm like, this nigga is saying a whole bunch of nothing. Let me, like, let a nigga know if you don't know, if you don't know anything that you're talking about. It, like, Maurice is the master of empty words. You know, you just got to know how to upgrade the system. You know, you gotta upgrade the house. You gotta make it sexy. You gotta make it cool. You gotta make it modern. Like, what? He says that he knows that. I know that the houses that's in Huntsville, it's not gonna match with the houses that I'm trying to build. But I really am trying to figure out how to make sure that it's a sexy, modern home that people want to live in. And I'm like, sexy modern home. I was like, not you trying to build a sexy modern home for other motherfuckers and y'all still living in a shack. What is going on here? What is going on here? What is going on here? You trying to tell us about some motherfucking sexy shacks in some sexy houses. Meanwhile, you and your wife and your 5 kids are living in a 1-bedroom apartment. What the fuck is going on here? Why are they insulting my intelligence? I don't get it. Y'all. But let's continue. Like, this shit is tiring, to be fair. Now, moving on. They start to have a conversation. Tisha is asking Martell about, you know, sending letters to people that are neighbors. And Martell was like, why would we, need to send letters to people? Because at the end of the day, it's just going to bring in some unnecessary opinions and stuff like that we don't want. And you know what? I'm just going to let you do whatever you want to do. And I'm like, for the life of me, I cannot understand why Tisha is married to this wide back, jiggly, fucking thick-hipped motherfucker. You disrespectful, nasty, little dick energy having ass nigga. I cannot stand the way he talks to Tisha. I hate it. I hate it, y'all. I hate it with a passion. I really do hate it. And the fact that Tisha really does seem as if she knows what she's talking about. And it is very imperative of you to create a connection and some type of kinship between you and other businesses or developing, buildings around you, so you guys could exchange access, resources, things like that. If you need extra parking, hey, I got you. If you need extra lumber, I got you. But it really does seem as if Maurice has not ever been to an entrepreneurial class, a business course, or a motherfucking economics class. Economics, if I'm being serious. because to me, everything that Tisha said sounded completely accurate. And I was like, Tisha, I was like, you went and got a BBL for a nigga that's built just like you with the BBL, and he talking to you crazy. I was like, girl, this is a waste of the BBL. You need to go and fuck on a nigga that's gonna treat you right. Okay? This is a waste of a BBL, sis. I was like, I'll be damned. If I was Tisha, I'll be damned if I'm gonna have a BBL and go home and my nigga still thick as me. I don't know. Is it just me? I just can't keep up. Now, Tisha begins to ask about, Martell. And, Martell like recently got arrested. Are you gonna reach out to him, see if he's okay? Marceau's like, I don't give a fuck about Martell. I don't have any care about that man. I no longer value that friendship. It's done. And then Tisha's like, yeah, but like, you just, maybe you just want to make him feel like he's cared about. And I'm like, Tisha, it sounds like you nervous. Sounds like you want to pacify Martell so you could feel as if you don't like something that won't get exposed. Because it's kind of funny how Martell be tap dancing on you and Marceau's head tops, but you don't have anything to say to Martell, but you have all of this passive aggressive smoke for Melody. It's crazy. And it makes me feel that you're nervous that Martell is going to expose something about your husband that you don't know, and that's going to completely embarrass you in front of national syndicated television. I don't know. It seemed to me a little bit of nervousness was somewhere in there, and all I could think about was like, damn, not you groveling, not you out here begging your husband to try to pacify Martell's bitch ass. That's crazy. Now, he let it be known that he don't want no relationship with that man. He has no respect for that man, and that man is a bitch. Well, he didn't say a bitch, but I just added that in there for dramatic effect. But he was like, no, it's nothing. It's no correspondence between me and Martell will ever happen again. And I was like, I support that. Now, moving on, Tisha decides to ask Marceau about Maurice. Now, why the fuck she do that? Because at this point, this nigga got like his titties perked up. His chest got all tight. He, damn near about to bend his back backwards, leaning on that damn piece of wood nailed to the ground. And he was like, why do I need to talk to my brother? Like, at the end of the day, my brother is my brother. And like, he's a grown man. Me talking to my brother ain't going to change anything because he's my brother. That's a grown man. I can't do anything. You need to focus about your own relationship. Stop worrying about me. I was like, well, damn. All of that? Tisha wig damn near flew back from how he barked on her like at this spot of location of a house of sticks. Right? She's like, why you gotta be like that? I'm just saying, like, check on him, see if he's fine, And then because she's embarrassed and because she is trying to make it seem as if what Marceau did in this scene was not so disrespectful, she was like, in her confessional, this is what she said. She was like, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make sure that Marceau is reaching out to Maurice because, to see if he's okay. And that's the point, to just make sure that he's okay, because if you're alive, that's all that matters, because you can always improve and do better. I was like, is that what they told you in second grade? Huh, Tisha? Is that what they told you? Is that what they told you, sis? That's what they told you? As long as you're alive, you can always bounce back, I guess. I guess that's how some people feel. I don't know. I just hope the nigga gets locked up if he did commit a DUI. Okay, now I'm not in the judge house. I don't know what this man has done, but if he did, I hope he gets prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And I don't know about y'all, but real shit for a second, like DUIs have a real triggering effect on me, because a lot of y'all who were like real, day one followers of me knows that in 2022, September 11th, my best friend and two other passengers in the car with him died in a car accident caused by a drunk driver driving on the opposite direction on a highway. And all three of them passed. One of them survived, but my best friend passed, his 19-year-old friend passed, and another friend of his passed. 3 lives gone like that because somebody couldn't control their alcohol and literally hit them head on in a collision. Instantly killed all of them. So bad, so much so that we couldn't even have an open casket funeral for him. He had to get cremated. So give me a second. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks. I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. I ain't gonna even hold you. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks. I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. My bad, y'all. Listen, I'm not about to be crying on here. I don't do that. I've never really cried on live, like at least on camera, at least. I refuse to do that. But like, yeah, it was extremely triggering for me because it really hit home for me because when I'm trying to tell you my best friend of 16 years, somebody I knew since I was 12, all the way up until 28, passed like that. But yeah, like if that shit is true, I hope he gets prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Like, I don't give a fuck what Marceau or Maurice is talking about. Going behind the wheel of a vehicle, knowing that you drunk, lets me know that you don't give a fuck about anybody else around you. And you don't care about yourself and you don't care about others. So if you don't care about yourself, go in there in the jailhouse, and I'm sure some niggas in there that'll care for you very well. Because motherfuckers ain't got no time for y'all to be out here swerving, driving, crashing into people who's just trying to go to the fucking store, go home, because y'all don't know how to contain y'all motherfucking alcohol. So give me a fucking break and fuck Maurice and Marceau. And let's move on to the next scene. I'm not trying to, I can't. I was not expecting from, just sometimes when it's like, it gets easier each day when you lose somebody, but random conversations and random things can trigger you. And like, I have to watch certain things that I'm watching. I have to watch, conversations that I'm having, because like the slightest thing that reminds me about him or whatever, I can get very emotional. And like for y'all, it was I had a really good Thanksgiving, by the way, but like it was rough. My boyfriend did a lot of work to try to make sure that I was comfortable and happy, because usually in the past I always spent Thanksgiving with my best friend. Like, I would go out there to South Carolina, go see his mama, go out there, hang out with him for about a week, come back, stuff like that, go and then see him for Christmas and New Year's and anytime I could find, between holidays and stuff like that. But it's been rough. And For anybody else out there that's been affected by DUIs like this, you know, my heart goes out there to you. And, you know, I pray for, you know, peace and comfort to you as well as myself, because it's been rough for me. But moving on. Now, Kimmy meets up with Destiny, right? And Destiny tells Kimmy about this new Big D energy event that she's hosting and tells her that she has a special game, you know, about communication. Kimmy is saying that, okay, you know, when communication is involved, then that's when there's problems that are arising. I was like, Kimmy, this is a motherfucking TV show. This is a fucking reality show. If y'all ain't gonna fucking talk, what y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do, Kimmy? If y'all are not going to talk, what the fuck are you gonna do on the reality show? If y'all not gonna communicate on a reality show, what the fuck do you mean? What does that mean? Like, what do you expect to do do you just expect to start shit with Melody and other motherfuckers on the cast to just be your bread and butter? And force her to communicate with motherfuckers, but you ain't got to communicate with shit. That shit is so annoying to me. Somebody needs to get them off the fucking show, period. Like, Kimmy and Maurice needs to go. But the problem is, ain't nobody in Huntsville. So it's hard to replace these motherfuckers because all they gonna do is hire some Bama ass people that ain't shit that ain't shit either. So maybe that's it. Maybe Carlos King needs to get the fuck off of fucking YouTube while he's on the motherfucking YouTube and go to Huntsville and do some scouting. Find some fucking people. Bring some other motherfuckers on. Because Kimmy and Maurice is wasting space. Literally. And it's tiring. Because they offer nothing. Happy that you survived through cancer, Kimmy. Happy that you made it out of that on a good foot. Happy that you are in better health. But baby, take your ass off the show. You and that Teletubby. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. But anyway, Kimmy is asking, so Kimmy says, you know, speaking of, you know, do you have any problems with anybody? Destiny says, like, no, I don't have any problems with anybody. I'm good with everybody. Kimmy says, well, I asked because I went over to Melody's house the other day and she let me know that she was not too happy about an interview that you did because you were apparently saying some stuff about her that she did not like. And then Destiny's going to say to us, you know, I don't know what interview she's talking about, you know, and on top of that, if I did say something, it was the truth. And maybe that's what's affecting her, the truth. And, you know, my bad. Oops. I was like, see, Destiny, that's why we don't fucking like you. That's why we don't fucking like you. Because you are weird, you are obsessed, and you talk out of both sides of your fucking neck. You literally sat at St. James, St. Thomas, St. Augustine's, wherever the fuck this island name is, because I never can remember it. And you kissed that woman's ass for damn near felt like 8 weeks straight because the way they was dragging out the fucking episodes of y'all being in this fucking girls trip. Then you leave, go shade her, and a quote, according to you telling the truth, but you can't tell your own motherfucking truth. Why the fuck did LeBerick leave you? We still want to know. Why the fuck is Martell always alluding to the fact that he could be the father of your child, even though that you knew Martell through LeBerick because him and LeBerick were best friends, and you don't have a problem with that? You never try to put your honesty on that shit, but you always want to put your honesty on on what Melody is doing. Meanwhile, Melody is not even acknowledging your existence and is giving that you are pathetic, desperate, and is giving gross. It's giving gross. Then Destiny's gonna say, well, call Mel. Baby, Mel must have God on speed dial. Mel must have God on speed dial because the way that phone went straight to voicemail. I was like, if that's not the epitome of what Jesus is on the main line and I ain't got time for you motherfuckers, then I don't know what. Okay. Like immediately when she called, it went straight to voice. You have reached the voicemail box of the person you reached cannot be available. Please leave a message. Thank you. Destiny's like, oh, you got blocked. Kimmy is like, I didn't get blocked. Like, girl, yes, you did. Like, I can already tell what Melody does. Melody like puts y'all on ignore as soon as she gets done filming scenes with y'all. She only talks to y'all when she needs to. Outside of that, she don't want y'all contacting her, calling her, because it's nothing to talk about at all. And I completely agree with that. And as this conversation is going, I'm going to go farther in as to why I believe that. Then Kimmy decides to ask, well, is Melody invited? And Destiny says, sure, everybody's invited. You want to invite her, you can. You go ahead and invite her, call her. And Kimmy, Destiny, please, God, forgive me for what I'm about to say. Let me scoot up close. Y'all on this show are some dumpster barrel, disgusting gutter butt bitches. For y'all to sit here in our motherfucking face while this whole thing going on between Martell and Melody is literally public and she has a restraining order against this man, y'all continuously try to put them in the same vicinity. Y'all don't give a fuck about women. Y'all don't give a fuck about yourselves, obviously, based on the relationship that we seen y'all both have. And y'all are continuously trying to put this woman in a dangerous situation. I honestly don't know why y'all continue to act like y'all don't know why Melody is not coming around when Destiny's hosting shit. And it's because Destiny keeps on inviting Martell to shit. Bitch, she's not going to show up because y'all keep on inviting somebody that she has a restraining order against. And that shit is really fucking dangerous. Like, no cap. Like, bitches are out here getting killed, murdered, blown up, shot, stabbed, running away from some ex-husband that can't let them go, or some ex-boyfriend that can't let them go. And then for you motherfuckers to try to facilitate an environment to where y'all bring them to in the same vicinity is fucking disgusting. And you want to know something, Kimmy? It's so crazy to me how you just fucking got your titties healed from cancer and you are on the fucking bullshit bringing up Mel coming to this event knowing that Martell is going to be there. Knowing Martell is going to be there. And what's so crazy is a lot of people, I remember back when I first started reviewing this show, motherfuckers was literally, some people were in my comment section caping for Martell because they believed that Melody was really doing fuck shit behind the scenes to Martell. But now, as we literally saw Martell unwind, become undone, become unhinged, erratic, motherfuckers who was on his side are now looking at y'all crazy for constantly trying to put these two in the same vicinity when she has a fucking restraining order against him. And this is the shit that they be talking about when it comes to Carlos King and these ghetto ass Rain productions. Let's be real here. In what other television show that's on reality TV besides them ghetto ass shows like Now That's TV and motherfucking Zeus Network can a motherfucker put a restraining order against you for their own safety and they bring the motherfucker right around you? You did it. You did it to So Gucci. You did it to Tambra. You did it to Mel multiple times. And it's really fucking disgusting because y'all motherfuckers get onto these internet streets and act like, I love women. I'm a black, I support black women. Meanwhile, you're constantly putting them in degrading positions on this show, trying to embarrass them on this show, trying to facilitate men to harass them on said shows. The fact that a nigga who motherfucking was stalking Tambra was able to talk to Maurice and get Maurice to put a message of his on your television show and you fucking aired it lets me know how much of a gutter snipe bitch you are, Carlos. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not one of these motherfucking gays that's out here, just doing anything to get my way by. Bitch, I make good money on my own. Okay? I don't give a fuck about if a fucking producer like me, if a reality television star like me, if a motherfucking subscriber like me. Y'all motherfuckers are out here buddying up with this nigga, saying the shit that he's doing, and y'all not saying shit. But like I said, Destiny, it's so disgusting of you to constantly be in this woman's face talking about, oh, I love you. Oh, I'm so sorry. But then try to denigrate her experiences. But then you want to seek empathy from us. You want to seek sympathy from us. Your dad is in the hospital. You trying to rebuild Madani. LeBaron keep on locking your ass up. He trying to take my kids. He left me after my marriage. Like, you want the sympathy and the empathy that you don't extend to other people. And I'm so sick and tired of seeing your face, seeing Martell's face, and constantly seeing y'all try to strategically plan things to happen. Why is it that this woman has to literally damn near put up a titanium shield of protection for herself? Because her own cast can't be trusted. They will constantly try to put people around her who mean her physical, mental, emotional, and actual, spiritual harm. This is going past some reality television shit. Like, dead ass. Like, y'all motherfuckers are disgusting. But meanwhile, you want us to cry about you having cancer. This fucking wench is trying to get us to be all upset about Sonny fucking her ex. At the end of the day, I hope Sonny riding that nigga dick into the sunset, because at the end of the day, Destiny, you are not shit and you deserve every bad thing that's happening to you. Off the strength of that alone. It was really pissing me off how these two fucking dumbbells were sitting here acting like they had no, like, I don't know if Melody is going to show. Bitch, you know Melody is not going to show up. Why are you inviting her anyway? Why are you extending an invitation to her when you know that the ex-husband that tried to put revenge porn out on her and harassed, stalked her, tracked her, is going to be at a location that she may, show up at? Why the fuck do you think she'll show up? And it's almost like y'all are taking this as like a game. It's almost as like y'all are not taking this seriously. It's almost as like y'all don't take these experiences for real. And that shit is really pissing me the fuck off. So Kimmy decides to extend an invitation to Melody. Good thing Melody had her fucking block on, because Lord knows that every single time one of you fucking wenches call, it's to only bring chaos and destruction into her life. So at the end of the day, I really can't. Like I said, I ain't no millimeter. I criticize everybody equally. However, it is fucking insane to me how everybody keeps on acting like they don't know that there's a restraining order, that there's legal stuff going on, that he's trying to take her children. He's abusing the kids. He's popping up at locations. He's sending her threatening DMs, sending other motherfuckers videos of her, trying to lie and say it's somebody else. Like I fucking can't. And like and you know, until y'all start really taking shit like this seriously and really start respecting people's boundaries and trying to respect people's safety, y'all ain't gonna motherfucking, prevail in anything. And that's exactly why Kimmy is gonna be scooped bald head underneath that wig for a while. And that's exactly why, Destiny's edges are continuously falling back, because she keeps on getting these heavy ass braids that her fucking follicles can't support. Ain't got no money. You went from a motherfucking storefront to a damn storage unit trying to tell us you upgraded. Bitch, please. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it, girl. Goodbye. Okay, moving on. Child. Now, thank God we're at the last scene. Then we can move on to the next show that I gotta review. And then the hot topics. Girl, this live might be like 3 hours. My God. Be offense for me during this scene. Everyone meets up at the Big D event, right? Everyone shows up. And immediately after everybody shows up, Martell is wanting to know, where's Melody at? Melody, if you don't get a pistol just in case, this nigga's crazy. It really is a level of it. The fact that you know that she has a restraining order on you, the fact that you know that you tried to put out revenge porn on her, threatening communications, stalking, child abuse, child custody disputes, threatening of her safety. Why the fuck would you ever let it come out of your fucking mouth, where's Mel? The real question is, where was Marlene? That's the real question. And the more that we see you interact with people and we see you talk, the more I realize Miss Marlene was never fucking there. You asking where's Mel? Where was Marlene when you needed to be fucking raised? What type of slum, gutter butt, nasty, dope-headed, pill-popping, gross, nasty, fucking alcoholic brain rot of a bitch do you have to be to think that the woman that you literally tried to put revenge porn out would be anywhere near you when she has a restraining order against you? Why would you think that? I blame Marlene. And I also blame the grandmother incest, whatever her name was. The wine is named after her, but I think the name is incest wine, incest talk, And let's move on to the next part of this. Cause I'm really getting irritated. But they begin to play games. And now they're playing musical chairs. Martell's hold on. Let me I want y'all to be close to me. Martell said, I want y'all to hear me. Martell said, say it with me, y'all. Martell said, playing musical chairs gives Lil D energy. Destiny then responded and said, well, you will win then. You'll win a trophy for that. Martell literally then says, your new boyfriend out here, so don't be talking about you know what I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck what none of you motherfuckers are saying. This disgusting, trifling bitch has fucked that man. I don't care what none of y'all got to tell me. I know what I heard. I know what was implied with that. That nasty community pussy asshole. Fuck Martell. And the way that he said it makes me believe that this is some shit that happened recently. Because if anybody knows that your dick ain't the same size as it was when you was in high school, so you must have had to fuck this man as an adult. But to my knowledge, you left Huntsville when you were like 13, 14 years old. So you wasn't around then, right? And then Martell graduated high school, then went to college, and that's where he met Mel. So when the fuck did you ever get a chance to know how big his dick is and what it really is? I feel like we need to know that. I want to know that. I would like to know that. I wish I can insert a clip, but I can't. Like, and once again, Destiny is like, Destiny, did y'all see how Destiny's like damn near scotched away from him right after he said that? Bitch, you a motherfucking liar. You definitely fucked that man. And it's really crazy that I don't know why Mel don't just yank back and beat all y'all motherfucking ass. I really don't. If I was Mel, I'll fuck every single one of you bitches up, period. Because y'all playing games. Like it's the Madani pussy for me that no nigga really ever trying to cuff. Are you forever gonna be a nigga's good friend? We been friend, and that's another motherfucking thing. Every time that this bitch get in a relationship with a nigga, she been talking about she been friends with him for 15 years. So you expect me to believe that she can fuck all her other male friends, but just not Martell, even though Martell be fucking everything that got a beat on it? That's what you want me to believe, Destiny? And this motherfucker just literally said, you know how big his dick is? How? And your motherfucking thumb-headed ass went to that motherfucking island on a trip that you literally was not invited to and nobody wanted you there, to get Melody to say that you never did anything with Martell. And I'm so glad that she did not vindicate that lying ass rhetoric that you're trying to get people to perpetuate because you a motherfucking lie. Bitch, I can smell the homeless baby daddy on your fucking puss. You a lie. You a lie, Destiny. You's a motherfucking liar. You's a motherfucking liar. And I've been waiting for more concrete evidence. That's all I needed to fucking hear. You bitches are trifling. Y'all are disgusting. It's like, and then y'all trying to force Mel into these friendships, knowing that all y'all either want to fuck or have fucked her ex-husband. Like, Oh, bitch. Woo, child. Jeremy is classy based. Jeremy is ratchet, but very classy. But I'm letting you hoes know, if in the future, if y'all come across me, and we establish some type of friendship in real life, and I didn't know you as a subscriber, and you play with me like this, please do not mistake the classiness and the professional lifestyle that I live for any type of leeway to do some fuck shit, because I'll beat your ass. And at this point, I don't know why Melody is not beating y'all asses. But let's continue. Like, oh, girl. Just stank, trollopy, skanky, gross. And like, you have nothing to say to that. You claiming that Mel is perpetuating a rumor about you fucking Martell. Meanwhile, Martell literally just did it again. And the crazy part about it is everybody fucking caught it in the scene, what he said. But you didn't address that. Why didn't you check him about it? Why didn't you correct him? Like, you need to stop playing like that. You didn't do any of that. You want to know why you didn't do that? Destiny. It's because you don't want to piss him off to expose you for actually fucking him. Because at the end of the day, if Martell gets exposed for fucking you, yeah, he'll get backlash, but your ass will get ate up the fucking most. Because you've been lying about it. But we all know you lying about it. I'm not sure at this point why Melody stays on this show. I couldn't surround myself with these people. They mean her no good. Is the check that? And I don't think the check is good at all. It can't be. Because if it was, they wouldn't be having to like split seasons in half to avoid paying them a yearly bonus. It's a reason why one season has damn near 96 episodes. We season 1A, 1B, season 1C, 1D, 1E, 1D, 1G, 1F, 1Z. Like, at the end of the day, just say you don't want to fucking pay these people, Carlos. Oh God, I really don't like these people, y'all. I really don't. Mel is paid by her own, not Kingdom Reign. Whatever she paid by. At this fucking point, I will recoup that money and make my own fucking show. Fuck this show. Fuck these people. Because at this point, Mel needs to drop the 7th Avenue, pick up some fucking boxing glove, and hit that bitch. It was the audacity of him to say it in front of everybody. Like, that lets you know how comfortable he got. That he missed the code to lie about it. Destiny better. I mean, not Melody is better than me, child. Way better than me. Cause it'll take the jaws of life to get me up off of Destiny if I was Mel. Because the way you playing with me, and that's the thing. I think that's exactly what Destiny wants. I think Destiny is trying to push Mel to a climax of rage. Because that's how she feels on the inside, because she's been rejected by everybody in her fucking life. Her mama, Moses, LeBaric, motherfucking Landon. You, the only person who ever accepted you as you were was your child. And even in the photos and the videos that we see with him, it looked like he liked his daddy more. So at the end of the day, it seems that you've been getting rejected by everybody all your life. And all Melody's rejection is doing is causing more rage in you. And it makes you do more passive aggressive, sneaky behind the scenes things to make her upset. Because the fact that that man said, I know you got your little boyfriend out here. Don't you be talking about what me and you ... Like, bitch, like, I couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But let's continue, child. Destiny poses the first question about who hurt Martell the most besides the person who is not here because she can't hear what anybody has to say. She wouldn't give a fuck about what you bitches have to say. Nobody give a fuck about what you two broke bitches have to say. If we being honest, if we being fair, nobody gives a fuck. So then Martell says that he's heard about the interview with Marceau. Destiny asked Marceau what he said. Marceau said it was the revenge porn and the fact that he said that he lost respect for Martell. Marcel says, like, where did that come from? Revenge porn wasn't what I got arrested for. I got arrested for communication harassment. I fucking swear. It must be. It got to be the Bama ass water. It has to be some type of incest in the bloodline. It has to be some type of fucking curse on the brain. Because at this fucking point, I'm convinced that you bitches are completely idiots. I don't know why Martell is continuously lying to us. Bitch, the communication harassment was the fact that you threatened her via text with a screenshot of the revenge porn that you sent to your side, bitch. You fucking... Ooh, I cannot stand this nigga. I cannot stand this nigga. I cannot. Oh my gosh. I really dislike these people, y'all. Like, when I tell you, this episode probably pissed me off more than any show that I've watched within the past five months. Like, this episode really grounded my gears. But I'm going to continue, y'all. Martell says, where did that come from? Revenge porn wasn't what he got arrested for. He got arrested for communication harassment. And he said, but we supposed to be boys. So I guess y'all being boys means that he can't hold you accountable for fucking trying to leak sex tapes against your fucking wife and mother, your fucking kids. The fuck is wrong with you niggas? I hate y'all. Like, what is wrong with y'all? God, give me strength. I don't think I can make it through this. I don't. I'm trying. Y'all. I'm about to explode. So Martell says, you said a lot of stuff about me in interviews. Martell says, well, what did I say that's not true? Everything I said was true. He said it's not, like, he said it's not true. Then Destiny said, well, since Martell said that the revenge porn accusation was not true, how do you feel about that, Marceau? Destiny? This is exactly why your pussy will forever be in the the nether realm region of grade. Like, pick me pussy is gross. Don't nobody like it. It's good for a little yang around the house, but no nigga really wants to wife that. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel that you'll bend your back backwards for a nigga and then you'll do it for another nigga. See, the thing about it, Destiny, they like the men like a woman that they feel that they can, how can I say it? Conquer. And let's just say, Destiny, I can tell by the way that you act, bitch, you've been conquered by a lot of niggas already. including Martell. So can you please back 50 fucking feet and shut the fuck up, please? Trying to act like, oh, Martell says that it's not true. So yeah, how do you feel? That you okay with that? So are we supposed to just ignore the shit that's going on like as far as like the law goes, the paperwork goes? The charges, the convictions, the guilty verdict, are we just supposed to ignore all of that and just say it's not true because Martell said it? Like, are you really that mad at Melody, Destiny? Like, are you really that seething to where it's that easy for you to accept what the fuck Martell's saying, knowing that he's a literal liar? Because you hate Mel that much, even though you want to suck her pussy? Like, is the hate / obsession that deep for you that you're willing to lay down your womanhood, your dignity, your self-respect on like down by the riverside to stand beside a nigga who can't pass an open book test? LeBerg needs full custody. Get this nigga. If this nigga is around if Martell had to be around my motherfucking kids, bitch, I'm getting full custody. I need a fucking smoke. My gosh. Oh, you a dirty bitch. What the fuck? You just can't trust them. You just can't trust them. Like Marceau then says, well, I feel like I don't believe Martell. Destiny's looking like, So do you believe Martell, Destiny? Do you believe Martell? Do you believe that this is all a lie concocted and none of this is real, that none of this happened, that Martell never tried to leak or threaten the sex tape, harass her, threaten her? Do you believe that's not true? Something telling me that you don't believe that it's not true and that you know that it is true. But to spite Mel, you're going to stand beside this nigga. And that's why you are a gutter butt fucking snipe with multiple mug shots that's never going to accomplish it. And that's why everything Madani starts will fail. That's why whenever Madani opens, that shit closes the next month. That's why whenever Madani opens, bitch, literally LeBerg sues your ass for motherfucking stolen funds. Because he tired of you stealing his credit cards, getting law to go to his house, steal his credit cards, bring it back to your house so you can open up fraudulent ass, failing ass businesses with it. Failing constantly over and over and over again. And that's exactly why. Because you a nothing ass bitch. You a nothing ass bitch. That's why. That is exactly why. I honestly am starting to get pissed off with Melody because I'm like, why are you still on this show? Melody must have the patience of a Mother Teresa. Mel's nerves must be touched by the Lord. Because the way I would have tried to drive over all y'all with my G-Wagon, Madani relaunch, Madani reopening, Madani Development Center, Madani Beauty Store, Madani E-commerce, Madani Body Mist, Madani Body Spray, Madani Candles, Madani Wax, Madani Colognes, Madani Perfumes. Bitch, don't nobody want that shit. I don't know what the fuck a Madani is, but it smell musty. But it sound musty. I don't know. Madani, like, do you want to smell my Madani? Like, that shit don't even sound right. Like, can you? I just can't imagine me walking up to somebody and be like, "Hey, you want to smell this? Smell my Madani?" That shit sounds gross. That shit sounds nasty. I'm so glad I never caught. I'm so glad I never. What I did came across the Destiny in the past. Definitely did in the past. Definitely did not have to handle that. This is not her. Listen here. This is not her fucking baby. This is not her fucking. We have to stop saying this shit. This shit is not her baby. If it was her baby, Martell would not be on this show. If it was her baby, motherfuckers would not be on this show. This shit has been overtaken by Carlos King, and this shit is a Carlos King Reign production. Ghetto ass, low project addict ass, motherfucking low budget ass bullshit. This is not. This probably was her baby, but it looked like the baby been kidnapped. Mug shots on top of mug shots. Bitches fucking my ex-husband. Why the fuck did Trisha ever get on the show? Oh God, Mel, I just believe that you need to leave at this point. I believe you need to just exit stage left. Mel says it's fucking house. It's not. This makes no sense. That's the thing. This is the thing here. We can't say to fight for this, keep what's yours. At the end of the day, if this shit is constantly putting your safety in jeopardy, putting your kids' lives in jeopardy, putting your health in jeopardy, your emotional stability in jeopardy, what are you fighting to keep? You've gotten every single thing that you needed from this show. Honestly, I truthfully believe that if she went to OWN Network right now and started her own show, she could easily do it. To keep this dead skeleton of a show that Carlos King is constantly destroying season after half of a season after half of a season, it needs to be gone. It needs to be gone. It's gross. It's gross. I'll be damned if I'm just going to stay on a show strictly for my pride or my ego, or because I started this and they're bringing a motherfucker around me who I have a restraining order against because I'm in fear of my personal safety. Bitch, fuck the show. I let the show. Fuck the show. I let the show in my house. You know what the show did? The show fucked my husband. Destiny, Trisha, some other side bitches fucked my husband. And now he's stalking me. And y'all are bringing him around me. Child. There's no such thing as a non-compete clause. Well, at least for now. Hold on, let me look that up actually. So let's look at this. So I'm about to read this. I'm about to read this for y'all real fast. Hold on. Okay, so is a non-compete illegal? It says non-compete agreements are not illegal, But the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, has issued a final rule banning new non-competes with all workers, including senior executives, to promote competition and protect workers' freedom to change jobs. I'm a probe a little. Does the FTC's non-compete? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, okay, y'all are seeing this then. Good. Non-compete. Sorry, child. I got this mic in the middle of my hands. I'm like my finger's broken, so I'm trying to type. Does the FTC non-compete agreement affect previous contracts? The FTC non-agreement will affect previous contracts. Once this final rule takes effect, all pre-existing and future U.S. non-compete agreements will be banned and unenforceable, except for pre-existing non-compete agreements with senior executives. They might get her with that senior executives part. I don't know. I don't know about that one, y'all. But moving on. So wait, hold on. Can I? Oh damn! See, you can't do certain shit on here like I'm used to. But like, yeah. So for the most part, it looked like there's no such thing as a non-compete agreement anymore. That's enforceable by law that they can hold you to. But like, yeah. But let's continue, y'all, because I gotta get through baddies. Gotta talk about Diddy. It's 1 hour and 26 minutes. Ciao. All right, so he says it's not true. Destiny says, well, if you don't believe, if he says it's not true, do you believe him? Marceau says no. He be telling a whole bunch of lies. Martell asks, what lies have I told? He says, let's for say example, you said I had 20 girlfriends. Martell then lies again and says he never said 20 girlfriends, but he did say he slept with several women. Bitch, you did say 20 girlfriends. You definitely said 20 girlfriends. Child, Miss Marlene must have been chugging VO, fucking brandy, Hennessy bottles, everything else when she was pregnant with this bastard. Let's continue. Marceau says that he is that he also knows about Martell and his business and his girlfriend and everything else that he has going on. Martell says he ain't had a girl for 5 years. See, this is what you get when you play dumb, games, Arian. You constantly get fucking side guarded. Motherfucker constantly denying your existence and your connection to him. You didn't gave up your pussy for all of these years, continuously wearing braces that this nigga never paid to get off your mouth, and he's still denying any type of relationship with you. How embarrassing. Poor Arian. Martell goes to his car. Says, I got the receipts. I'll go get the phone. Nigga always walking to go get some shit out of his fucking car. Bitch, fuck you and that bitch ass phone. Ain't shit in there, hoe. Probably some fucking photos of Destiny. So Martell goes to his car, get the phone, and then comes back. At this point, Tisha's like, bitch, put it out there. Martell's him and Han. I respect your marriage. I know I ain't got to do that. Bitch, put the proof out. You didn't expect Tisha to have this energy with you. Put it out there. Bitch, we're tired of you threatening us. Bitch, at this point, if my man fucking cheated on me, bitch, we talked about it. Bitch, I'm tired of you threatening me. Where's the proof, bitch? Bring out the proof, bitch. You ain't got it, huh? Talking all of this shit, ain't got the fucking proof. I respect your man. Bitch, you don't respect my marriage, because if you did, you wouldn't be out here threatening to expose my husband for cheating on me. Bitch, just because you don't respect your marriage, maybe this is some narcissistic, fucked up, twisted version of respect for marriages that you used to because you used to fucking people and cheating on your wife that you had. But this ain't that's not respect. At the end of the day, y'all, that's Miss Marlene should have aborted this boy. It should have been an abortion. Miss Marlene wasn't ready. She was drinking whiskey, fucking smoking tobacco, fucking hitting Georgia Slims, drinking, you know, them old English 40 ounces that used to come in them real thick ass bottles made out of glass back in the day. Fucked Martell up. Probably standing, probably so fucking dumb, standing beside the fucking microwave, cooking the fucking turkey in the on fucking medium for about 2 hours, just standing beside the microwave. All of that radiation hitting Martell cranium. Bitch ain't got no hair. Bitch ain't got no intelligence. Bitch ain't got no sense. Bitch ain't got no smarts. Bitch ain't got no money. That's all for Martell. And in the meanwhile, all of the shit happening, Kimmy and Maurice are quiet as a fucking church mouse. You want to know why? Probably because they don't want Martell to swing on them, because Kimmy is still trying to fucking figure out why Maurice allegedly had lipstick on his motherfucking face after he got caught by the cops. Bitch, where it came from. Kimmy probably still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. Everybody trying to figure it out. But Kimmy gonna lie to us and say that she believed that this man was in the bedroom, sleep next to you, even though he wasn't there at 1 p.m. in the day, 1 a.m. at night. Okay, moving on, y'all. I'm about to redo the intro. We're gonna start with the next show, okay? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. I ain't gonna even hold you. Okay, y'all, welcome back. We are now on to Baddies Midwest. And for all of y'all out there who partakes in some ghetto full of fucking niggatry, shout out to It's Rocks. Back then it was for It's Rocks. You know, y'all would like this show. If you love gun wounds, bullet holes, stab wounds to the booty cheek, hoes who be drinking Four Locos for breakfast, you know, who like to fight for breakfast, this is the show for you. And this is Baddies Midwest. Okay, so let's get into it. So for those of y'all who do watch Baddies Midwest, we remember the last episode. The last episode had Big Lex, Jayla, and Ivory going at it in the motherfucking slave quarters that the fucking house that they fucking bought. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck they found this house at. If this house did not give me, this shit belonged to Frederick Douglass. You can't tell me otherwise. This was this is an abolitionist home. Okay? But we see the fight ensue between Big Lex and Ivory. For those of y'all who don't know who Ivory is one of them real ratchet gutter butt snipe hoes from Now That's TV. She finally made her way onto the Zeus network, but somehow it's going a little bit differently than I think that she would have anticipated. Because, baby, she tries to take off on Big Lex and sneak her. Big Lex immediately bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Literally getting her in that corner, nodding her head up. Lost that round. Mind you, Ivory walking around like, what not? What not? What not? I ain't got no knot. I ain't got no knot, baby. The knot is on your forehead, right above that eye. It's right there. Baby, it's right there. Jayla's in the confessionals talking about, I do not see what she's talking about, but I do not have anything to say. I was like, Jayla, I hope you're prepared to fight, because Ivory is going to be bum rushing your ass at the reunion for that. Because one thing Ivory don't like is if she get beat up and you laughing about the shit. Okay? Now, from that point on, it's another round, y'all. It's another round. These bitches be eating Faze for breakfast at this point. I can't take it. I can't take it. So Ivory yanks back. Bow. Hit that girl in the head hard as shit. I was like, fuck. I bet her hearing is ringing right now. She hit that girl in the head so fucking hard, my ear started ringing. I was like, ooh, I don't know. That shit like it hurt. But Lex ate that shit and commenced to tearing her up. But this time, you know, Ivory is real mad because she just got beat up in the corner. You know, Ivory ain't used to getting her ass beat unless it's Mel. You know, not Mel from Love and Marriage Huntsville, but Mel from Now That's TV. She was like, oh, another bitch trying to beat my ass. So now she's real upset. So she's trying to do all of these fucking haymaker power punches on Big Lex head. Finally got Big Lex against the wall, and I'll admit that it looked like Ivory won that round. After that, you know, Ivory once again trying to ask people, where's the black eye? Bitch, she got a titty on her eye talking about, where's the black eye, y'all? Bitch is right here. What are you talking about? You know you got that black eye. Please, like, and then y'all, the crazy thing about it, this is how you know that this show is fucking ratchet, because as the knot on her forehead started to develop, y'all, as the knot started to develop on her forehead, y'all, she pulled the wig down over the knot. I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I was like, this is too much for me. This is too hood for me. This is too hood for me. But I'm gonna continue to watch. I'm gonna continue to watch. So now Big Lex is talking to Jayla and saying, you know, at the end of the day, I said what I said, and that's what it is. You know, these, like, you know, basketball bitches always doing, like, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, and Jayla's like, at the end of the day, bitch is always going to be smoked. Keep my name out of your mouth. You want to judge shit that you was not here for? Well, you need to mind your beanstalk business. She was like, I said what I said, and it is what it is. So what do you want to do about it? I was like, Big Lex, you just fought Jayla, and the fight wasn't given what it needed to be gave. I was like, maybe you need to take a break because you just got done fighting three times with Ivory. Maybe you need to wait for that fade another day. But Jayla is like, at the end of the day, bitch is always gonna be smoked because you need to watch your mouth. I was like, it's so crazy, Jayla. You know, I'm not agreeing with Lex, but it's the fact that you are so willing to extend this beef with Big Lex, but you was so quick to forgive Ivory. You was completely over it. At the end of the day, if it was me, I would completely ignore Big Lex, Big Beanstalk head ass, and go about my way. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we ain't got time for this. Bitch, you don't know me, I don't know you, or whatever the case may be, so I don't care what you got to say about me. Go about your day, bitch. Okay? Now listen. Now, the next thing that we see, right, is Scotty going to, not Scotty going to go talk, but we see them getting ready to go to the club, y'all. So they're getting ready to go to the club after all of these fights happen. And Summer is getting ready, y'all. I love me some fucking Summer. Her and that raspy ass, yes, bitch, at the end of the day, ho, I'm good on my mama beach. Like, I'm like, bitch, mama may be 10 feet in the grave, but she's still gonna put a whole bunch of shit on her. Okay. I was like, not some shit I would do, but like, bitch, go off. Okay. Live your life. I can't judge you. So they all getting ready to go to the club. Mind you, Summer's been wearing these same white shoes. My boyfriend brought that to my attention for the past three episodes. Baby, did you bring any other shoes besides this? At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised because, you know, during the Baddies audition, bitches are going into cities pillaging and fucking clearing out all of the rainbow fashions that they could find. So maybe it was no shoes for her to find. Maybe she couldn't find anything. And to me, it looked like Zara is a little bit above her pay grade. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it ride because I like Summer and I like her heart. I like how she stands 10 toes down in what she says and believes in, and she ain't afraid of no bitch. That's what I love. Okay, even though you be getting your ass beat like an African drum, I can respect the heart of it all. But y'all, they go to the fucking club venue, right? Because they in Detroit. Here Jasmine Renee comes. Yeah, y'all, I cannot stand Jasmine Renee. She is the goofiest, corniest, wackest like girl in the cast. Like I like, she pretty and all, but I'm not here for her. Like, she goes and raps this song talking about the princess of Detroit is here, and you see they rapping my song. I'm killing it. I'm entertaining. I'm looking at the crowd looking at her like this. I was like, was the crowd going wild in the room with us? Because I couldn't see that. And then here comes Auntie Akbar. I was like, Akbar, it's so many different things that you could have done differently than to be on this show. For example, taking care of your children, your kids. You could have did that. But once again, those kids are going to be neglected for the day. So Akbar is rapping, never fuck a nigga on the first night. Something. And I'm up here like, it's okay, but your affiliation with Nicki Minaj makes me feel like you're a piece of shit. So I'm never gonna give you the energy that you deserve. Okay, I'm never gonna give you no kudos for that. Like, you could rap beats out your ass. At the end of the day, I don't like Akbar. Sorry, don't like her. She needs to get beat up. She think that she running things. She talk too much. See, she going in the house doing the shit that y'all claim Jayla doing. And the bitch ain't proved nothing. The last time we saw you fight on TV, you got beat up. Tokyo Vanity and Big Bang Bisha was tearing your ass up. They had to rush you off the premises. Like, I really can't. I don't understand. I was like, she out here in Detroit rapping on a stage a song that nobody fucking knows, nor is nobody gonna go buy. But her children are probably eating fruit snacks for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Child, I can't. The priorities is fucked up. Y'all. Now let's continue. All right, so Diamond decides to get on the mic, and she was like, what's her song? I was like, if a bitch wanna fight, pull up. It's something ghetto like that. If a bitch wanna fight, if a bitch hit me, if a bitch want a bitch, if a bitch, it's something with a bitch. It's like bitch pull up, bitch swing, something like that. At the end of the day, all of the ghetto ass, ratchet, itchy coochie, I like to scratch and fight songs amongst the Baddies franchise are all the same. You bitches ain't better than me. I'll beat all you bitches up. Ho, my pussy good. I got an ass fat. I get money. It's like, So, but I like Diamond. Diamond is probably one of my favorites on the show, though. So she could rap whatever she wants to, baby. Baby got my support. Okay. I love Diamond. My dark-skinned queen. Now, Diamond is rapping. She was like, if you don't like that bitch, fight that bitch, or something like that. Child, this literally proves how low vibrational that these bitches that are fans of these people are, besides me, because I'm different. Because immediately when she said hit that bitch in the song, bitches started to fight. And I'm like, why are y'all fighting in the club? I was like, Zeus is not going to show any of you gutter snipes on the show. Why are y'all fighting in a club venue in public? You're not going to get on the show. You're not going to get any clout. Like, what are you doing exactly? You know, like, what are you accomplishing besides getting beat up? That, like, child, Diamond is looking like, did I do that? Girl, you know damn well you did. You know damn well you did that. But anyway, they get escorted out of the premises because at this point, shit is starting to get too lit in the club, and these girls only have good glue installs for a good 24 hours, and they've been wearing the same wigs for a couple days now. So the slightest tug, bitch, all you will see is a ball cap. Okay, so they leave, right? They in the van now. They all chopping it up, twerking and shit. I was like, is that all we do? It's like, all you bitches do is twerk and fight. But I'm here for it. But Scotty calls out Natalie for being real cool with Emma, long-faced ass. And like, Natalie is like, I don't even know Emma. And then Scotty decides to say, but at the end of the day, you were trying to unfriend me when I was hanging out with DJ Sky, but you want me to have loyalty to you. Then Natalie says, you know what? Now what? I do like her. Actually, I love Emma. I'm going to make her a star. I was like, Natalie, bitch, what is the star is the star going to be in a room with us? Because we know damn well Emma's not going to be. Child, meanwhile, Natalie's talking about she gonna be a star, like talking about Emma's gonna be a star. Emma's in the back of the bus eating Funyuns or eating some shit. She eating some. I'm just gonna say, bitch, eating Funyuns because it sounds right. Bitch eating Funyuns, not doing shit. And Scotty calls her out the back. She was like, I see you in the back. It's giving pretty boring to me. It's crazy how you said that I was boring, but you're boring right now. Like, turn up, do something, say something. You ain't out here even talking to us. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't going up. You ain't being a bad bitch. You just eating Funyuns. Child, Emma's like, I can't even eat my snack, bro. What are you talking about? Like, oh my God. Like, she's saying all of this shit, but at the end of the day, you ain't saying nothing because one thing Scotty did was clock that tea. Scotty clocked that tea. Because you came in here talking about, I'm here to replace you. I'm your replacement. You're boring. I want to fight you because you're boring. And at the end of the day, you're giving, if you were to be a Scotty replacement, it would be nobody. It would be a Scotty with no body, Scotty with the chin, Scotty with no fun personality. It's giving no. It's giving hell no. And it's giving that you really think that you Scotty's replacement because you light skinned. And you feel that y'all two are interchangeable like some motherfucking action figures. That's weird, to be honest. Like, do you just think that you two light-skinned bitches are just like interchangeable? Like, oh, I'm gonna be the light-skinned bitch on the cast now. Like, what? Like, that's so weird to me. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, she goes back to eat her Funyuns in the back seat. Now Natalie is talking about trying to start an arena tour with the Baddies, which I think would be a really good idea, and I would go to. I'm sorry. I would love to see Diamond and Tinkerbell live. I would love that because they just seem like such a fun time, and I really like them. I like Tinka and Diamond the Body. So I'm sorry, but immediately like Natalie's like trying to ask like, well, everybody has to do music. So who does music here? Rolly speaks up and say, I'm just gonna put this out here right now, that the best rapper on this bus right now is Akbar. I was like, Akbar is y'all, Rolly actually raps better than Akbar. And that's the crazy part about this. Rolly raps better than Akbar. But she says Akbar is the better rapper. Now, I don't know if she was serious or if she was trolling or if she truthfully believes this shit. But child, whatever it was, it got Biggie upset. Biggie's like, bro, bro, at the end of the day, bro, she may have been the best rapper back in the day, but at the end of the day, Biggie is the best rapper right now. Big Dominican, big Burley, big Plantana. Right? So then everybody is looking at her like, why is she so? It's giving hater. Why the fuck? Why the fuck did Auntie Akbar get the fuck up and say, bitch, at the end of the day, bitch, I am that bitch, and I'll rap you right now. And then she says, she does a freestyle, y'all. Now I remember it, but I'm gonna just create some shit in how it sounded to me. At the end of the day, the sky gonna fall. And that's when the shopping malls gonna have to recall every once in a while. Because I am Akbar. It was some shit like that, y'all. I was looking at Akbar in the midst of this fucking rapping, like, is these the bars that you were saying was gonna eat her up? Now, I admit that Biggie is getting a little bit too big for her britches, no pun intended, but I'm sorry. I don't think Biggie is the best rapper. I don't know who the best rapper on the cast is because I don't know who's really serious about music like that. But I'm just going to put it out there that I just don't think Akbar is the best rapper in the cast. Shit, out of everything that I've heard so far, I'm going to just say I'm going to give it to Diamond the Body or Tinkerbella. And Diamond the Body really be putting out like quality music. She be really putting out like a lot of consistent music, videos, everything. Like, and I'm not going to deny her that. Cause what the fuck? Like, are we just saying Akbar because she used to be on Love and Hip Hop? Like, is that what it is? Cause it's not really making sense to me. So moving on. So now we move on from the conversation of Biggie being embarrassed because she literally rapped and nobody liked any of the shit that she was in. Rubber subtle. You like the way that I'm moving. Look at my hips, the way that they're moving. Like, it's nobody want to hear that shit. Like, we're past drill now. Like, girl, come with something different. Okay, moving on. So the next scene that we go to is everybody is getting ready to go to the cider mill, y'all. To the cider mill, right? We at the cider mill. It's getting so weird with the cuts or whatever the case may be, because I don't know what happened, but like immediately when all of the girls get there, right? Mind you, they have to go and pick up the girls because all of the girls are in two separate houses. Like, so they have to go pick up, Diamond the Body, Tinka, and Biggie. Biggie and them were having a conversation about being OGs or whatnot. Like, Biggie is talking about, y'all not OGs, bro. I'm an OG. I was like, you're not an OG. You were not on the original cast. None of y'all are OGs. I was like, the OGs would be Seven, Judy, Natalie, Christina, that other girl that got beat up on season 11 of BGC, and some just a couple other ones. I think Bree, maybe another one. But at the end of the day, none of y'all are OGs. So I just need Biggie to pipe down. Like, girl, you're doing a little bit too much. You're not giving all of that. Like, you think that you're better than these girls. Meanwhile, y'all are on the same show, making the same money, doing all of the same things, except that they're actually fighting in the paint about the shit that they're saying. Meanwhile, you're cowering behind other people like a punk, as well as Anna. Y'all are punk and punkettes. But moving on. So the girls get on the bus. Everybody's like, turn up. Oh my God, turn up. It's happening. It's lit right now. I was like, bitch, we're going to the cider mill. Why y'all twerking? My God. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to smell ass cheeks on the way to go get donuts. Damn it. But they get out of the van, and then they all greet the woman who runs the cider mill. She said it was passed down from her grandfather to her father to her. I was like, Here for female business, period. But bitch, if you supported Donald Trump, it's off with your head. Anyway. So at this point, after she gets the greetings and stuff like that, all of a sudden, Bad Dolly's country ass pushes Anna and says, so like I said, I had a problem with you. And like, pop something, do something. I'm looking so confused because I was like, where did this come from? Is it me? What like why did you push her? Like what's the beef? Baby, immediately after that, Taseki pushes her and say, you're not gonna fight her, pushes her. Bad Dolly throws a drink in Taseki's face. I was like, bitch. I was like, R.I.P. I was like, R.I.P. She threw a drink in that girl's face, and immediately, like simultaneously, right after that, Tinkerbella threw a drink in Bad Dolly's eye. And I was like, why did Tinker do that? I was like, why would you do that? So we really didn't even get to see a fair fight. It was real quick. But Bad Dolly turned around and started walking away. Bitch, why did Taseki just start taking off on her head? I was like, girl, not you getting beat up in your cute outfit. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-hmm. But she immediately takes off on her. Mind you, this bitch wig cap off. At this point, Bad Dolly got tossed up. Now, she didn't get like beat up like Diamond did. Like, Diamond got did dirty. But on the other hand, she did get beat up. She did not win that fight, if I'm being fair. But then we see Taseki putting that hair over that eye because it looked like that eye's been touched, but I couldn't verify because she had that bang over that eye. I was like, oh, bitch, Taseki, now you want to be Aaliyah after this fight? That's what you trying to do now? You Aaliyah, bitch? Remove the hair from the eye. Let's see what's going on under there. I was like, I want to see. Remove the weave from the eye. Move that shit. But needless to say, they're trying to get her wig together, trying to get the alcohol out of her eye or whatever the case may be. Child, in another scene, we skip forward and Pretty Paula. Now, if y'all have watched my separate Baddies Midwest reviews, you would know that I don't believe there's anything pretty on Paula. Like, if anything, Paula looks pedestrian. Moderate. Moderate Paula, pedestrian Paula, regular Paula, no teeth having Paula, no teeth having P. Like, it's just not giving Pretty P. I don't know who told her this, but Pretty P look like she belongs in a nursing home. I'm still trying to figure out why Pretty P look like she ain't got no teeth. But baby, she's walking next to Natalie and then looks over to Tinkerbella and said, bitch, shut up, bitch. You talking too much, ho. Shut up, bitch. You ugly bitch. You think you gonna bully me, bitch? Like, I'm like, where did this come from? What is going on? Is it me? But I'm confused. So she says, bitch, at the end of the day, you ain't bullying shit, bitch. I'll beat your ass, ho. I ain't scared of you, bitch. You ain't bullying nothing, bitch. Like, it was just like too much. I was like, girl, calm down. Like, Tinka is trying to ignore this girl for the life of her. Natalie is trying to figure out what the fuck is Pretty P like doing. What's going on? What you doing? Baby, Tinka literally was looking at Pretty P while Pretty P was like, at the end of the day, bitch, like I said, bitch. And she, like, Tinka just took off on her. Like swept her up real fast. And in the midst of Pretty P going at it with Tinka, and they get them separated at this point, Pretty P talking shit. She was like, yeah, bitch, ain't nothing broke on me. I look good, ho. Diamond literally runs out of nowhere from the back. It says, bitch, to her head. I'm like, where did she come from? Why did she run up like that? And why am I so entertained by this? I hate that I love this so much. I have not. I thought I purged myself of my hood rat roots when I left Las Vegas, but nah. Every single time I see Rolly on my screen, y'all, I smile so much because I was like, she reminded me so much of home. Like, because Rolly is also from Las Vegas, so I was like, damn. I was like, I miss it sometimes. But moving on. So at this point, Pretty P turns around and starts tussling with Diamond. Diamond. Baby, don't like you on that round. It looked like Paula Patton, Pretty P, moderate provisionals. Like, then got you this round. You know, she got you. You know, you win some, you lose some. This ain't your first time losing the fight, but child, Pretty P is walking away, saying she gonna take out Diamond's other tooth and stuff. Like, I was like, girl, no, you're not. I was like, if you do take out her teeth, it's only so you can try to put them in your mouth because you ain't got no teeth. I don't know why Paula P look like y'all know them old people that talk without their dentures. You know, when they take their dentures out and they just got all of that extra. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? That's exactly what Paula looks like. You know, and it's not giving that she has good dental care. So I'm gonna need you to, like, instead of trying to take out her teeth, let's put your teeth in. Let's get you over to the dentist, baby. But she begins to tell Tinkerbella that she ugly. You ugly bitch. You almost pretty. Bitch, you are almost pretty, bitch. I was like, okay, she ate that. But Paulette, bitch, ain't nothing pretty on you. She may be almost pretty, but you're not pretty at all. Like, you literally is giving Muppet. It's literally giving a Muppet animal. Like, baby, the call is coming from inside the house. Okay? Inside the house. Okay? Rocks, glass house. Calling bitches ugly, but not looking in the mirror. You know, connecting all of those things, Paula P. You know, all of that. Let's move on. So now, after we see this fight break out, they're having some drinks with with some fans at the Cider Mill. You know, at least Natalie and Tinka and Diamond, you know, having fun twerking, and then the rest of the girls, they're at the donut portion, right? So they're making donuts. I was like, oh, so it's a donut place and a cider mill. Okay, apple cider. I might have to order something because I love me a good donut. You know, as long as it's not Krispy Kreme. Okay, I can't eat Krispy Kreme. They got nasty aftertaste. But moving on. So after that, we get back to the house. You know, and immediately when we get back to the house, Summer and Dolly runs into the house, child, waiting for the other girls to get there or to walk in. And they're hyping each other up. Bitch, at the end of the day, bitch, we about to get these. Like, they're hyping each other up. Country ass Bama to country ass Bama. It's just giving a whole bunch of tomfoolery. Child, at this point, Paula P walks in, immediately puts her stuff down because she got beef to get off with Summer. Baby, she ends up fighting Summer, and Summer got tore up this round. Baby, you didn't win this round. And this shit aggravates the soul out of Bad Dolly. And then so after they get separated from the fight, Paula P thinks that she about to run up on Summer again and say, bitch, I want it with you. Nah, like, that Bad Dolly say, bitch, you don't want it with Summer. Bitch, you want it with me. Bop! Hit her in the face. I was like, damn. I was like, Paula P, aren't you also tired of getting your ass beat? Because you got beat up multiple times at this point. You got beat up by Big Lex, Tinka, Diamond, and now Bad Dolly. And then you also got beat up the last round with Summer. So how many fades are you going to continue to lose, baby? You already don't look like you have no teeth in your mouth. If you do have any teeth in there, they like by the time the show ends, I don't think they'll be there at the reunion. But like, yeah, y'all, that was the end of that. So now we doing pop topics. I'm about to play the intro again real quick, and I'm about to log into Instagram, okay? To share my screen. Okay. Let's go and do what we gotta do here. All right. So I'm about to play it again, y'all. Give me a second. Be right back. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. I ain't gonna even hold you. All right, y'all. So I'm back. So now we're at pop topics, okay? Let me share the screen, y'all. Wait, I want to see. Can I do this way? Not like this, but more so like this. Hold on. And I'm gonna. Oh, this is ugly. I don't like it. I think that's okay. Y'all, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if this is a good size and y'all can see this good. Let me know in the chat if y'all still with me, because y'all kind of quiet. I know some of y'all aren't that familiar with the baddies, but I had to do that because I have a baddies review I also had to do. Okay, so, and also you may be a show you might like. Give it a chance. My professional ass like it. So. But put a 1 in the chat if y'all could see this good, or do y'all need it to be a little bit bigger as we go through this, okay? Wait. Hold on. I don't think I'm live. Wait, am I still live? Wait a minute, bitch. I think it ended the live, y'all. Oh no, wait, no, the live is still going? On YouTube it's saying that the live is over. Give me a second. Damn. Oh, I'm glad y'all said y'all was here, because I was definitely about to end this. I was like, bitch, you ain't saying nothing but a word. I was like, it's mess. I was like, technical difficulties, mind y'all. I switched back to StreamYard because Wave video is good for my pre-recorded content and how I like to, do that. But when it comes to doing this, it's a little different. Okay, so I still see I'm live. All right. So let's get it started. Okay, so y'all say y'all can see, y'all want it bigger. Okay, I see. Give me a second. Okay, is that good? I remember it was a time where I was able to edit this, and I was able to like. Oh, okay, I see it's right here. Okay, period. I got it. They just changed it around. I know what to do now. I got it. I know what to do. So let me do it like this. And then I'll edit it, and then I'll make this part bigger. Okay. Well, I'll do it like this. Yeah, I'll leave it like that for now. All right, and then that should be good here. All right, cool. So now we're here. Y'all, let's see what's going on in the media. So apparently, NYPD releases a photo of the suspect seen fatally pow-powing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, offering $10K for the reward. Baby, $10K is not going to get nobody to come forward. So it says United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was tragically unalived Wednesday morning near the Hilton Midtown, where he was staying ahead of an investor event. The incident occurred at 6:45 a.m., prompting United Health Group to cancel the event. The NYPD released surveillance images of the suspect showing an individual with a pow-pow and later on a bike. Authorities are also offering a $10K reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction. Investigators recovered 9mm shell casings and a cell phone near the scene, but the motive remains unknown. United Health Group called Thompson's unaliving deeply saddening and shocking. Thompson had been with the company since 2004, leaving a legacy of leadership in healthcare. Child, people are getting tired of y'all, to be honest. That's what this really is. People are getting tired of y'all taking advantage of them, not really covering their healthcare, and then thinking that y'all are just going to be living in mansions. And the more that happens and the more people feel desperate to make change, the more people are going to, commit acts like this. Not saying that it's okay, but to me, it just looks like a billionaire who I heard, through the grapevine was denying a lot of people health care and, surgeries and stuff like that. Ended up meeting a demise by maybe somebody disgruntled or maybe somebody that got paid to do this, because I also did hear that the person got a silencer to do it. And that's some professional shit. Okay? Like you can't just go around getting silencers, y'all. Okay? You know that, right? You just can't get a silencer, and just be silencing all willy-nilly. But y'all, this is what he looked like. So if you know who this is, and let's read. So it says at 6:44 a.m., the victim is walking alone towards a New York Hilton after exiting his hotel across the street. 2, the shooter, who was lying in wait alongside the building, fires at him. Shooter then runs to an alleyway between 54th Street and 55th Street. 4, once at 55th Street, the shooter continues to walk on 6th Avenue where he gets onto an electric city bike. 5, shooter rides north on 6th Avenue towards Central Park. 6, at 6:48 a.m., the shooter rides the bike into Center Drive. So it seems that this person got away, rode into the park, probably changed, and then exited, and now they can't track who it actually was. And what y'all eating for lunch? Because I don't know what to say to that. All right, let's continue. So apparently Shirley Caesar was getting aggressively hugged. Child, you almost took this lady off. Not you almost took the lady wig off. And this is what happens when this is another thing that I was talking about when it comes to religion, how a lot of us end up, becoming more so of a worshiper of the actual artist or pastor or such and such, rather than the creator themselves, that we're actually supposed to be worshiping. And I think that's what this is, y'all. But I'm looking, I can't really find nothing. I thought it was more stuff happening. Little Scrappy, let's see what you got to say.
The people that be having negative stuff to say about a kid, a baby, and me having a baby and I'm not with nobody, like I'm a single man, like that's pretty dumb. You feel what I'm saying? That's pretty dumb. That's ignorant. That's fuck. You feel me? I be like, you can't get mad at them because they probably not happy with their life. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with I'm good. Any baby that come in this world from Scritch and I gonna get taken care of. You feel me? I'm gonna love on them. Just like it's supposed to be done. You feel me? Sorry your mama and daddy wasn't there for you. You feel me? Like I be there for mine. You feel me? You dig? I'm on some other shit. You feel me? Believe that. Scrap big dog. I'm on some other shit. I don't play with it. I don't play with life. I don't play with none of that shit. The people that be having niggas.
So when it comes to Scrappy, y'all know I do not like Scrappy. Scrappy Doodle Doo. I don't like him. Like it's the delusion for me that a lot of these niggas have to where y'all feel that it's okay to go into these women, impregnate them with no plan to, you know, really be a constant father figure in this child's life. Not saying that you're not going to be a father, but it's the fact that you have three other kids at this point with Bambi, and then you possibly have 2 other kids, and you already are kind of struggling with the money, and Bambi already let us know that you ain't paying rent on time and you ain't paying bills on time. And it's almost as if you want to create and skeet in these bitches raw. And then when they get pregnant, you want the burden of responsibility to be on them to raise the kid, and for you to come in and look like you just saving the day, like you're Mr. Dad, you know, while the kid is mainly with them, living with them, you know, having to get provided for by the mother. And then you could come in, take them for a couple days in your rented house, and they have to basically shoulder majority of the responsibility, because at the end of the day, we know that you don't pay child support. We saw Erica damn near cry that out at multiple reunions already, Erica Dixon, that you don't pay child support. So how is Skriz Naive gonna pay for these kids, Naive, is the question. Did anybody got answers? His mama raised him in a house full of prostitutes. The F he talking about, sorry your mama wasn't around. Exactly. It's like, baby, your mama wasn't around. Apparently. Baby, your mama wasn't around. While you talking mess, let's see what some of the comments are saying. Okay, I'm proud. I'm proud of the comments. Actually, I would think I want to go to the shade room. Let's go to the shade room. Let's go to the shade room, see what's going on over there. Oh my God. Wait, what?
In a 24-page lawsuit her family filed this summer, it details multiple occasions where
I need to make myself smaller. I want us to all see this. Okay. Okay, let me save update layout. So it says South Carolina family sues school district after bullies took photos of their daughter in the ICU following attempt to take her own life. A South Carolina family is suing their school district after the same bullies who drove her daughter took attempt to unalive herself reportedly shared pictures of her in the ICU. According to the New York Post, Keelia Turner attempted unaliving in March 2023 after relentless bullying, which began when she wore her natural hair to school. She was deceased for 8 minutes before being revived by paramedics, leaving her with severe brain damage and in a coma for weeks. While hospitalized, one of the alleged bullies reportedly took photos of her while intubated, which were later shared on social media. Kalea's mother, Ty, said not only were the students calling her names like Roach, throwing her clothes in the trash, and pouring water on her, but the faculty members were also to blame. Ty says one of the students asked, "Where's the Roach?" A teacher acknowledged her daughter. Additionally, a student played an offensive YouTube video called the Black People Song, and the teacher did nothing to stop it.
Her daughter, Kalea, says another student physically assaulted her and called her a roach and a man.
There was no less than 7 to 9 times that I myself personally reached out to the school, and I had the emails. And half the time they didn't respond back, and if they did, it wasn't with anything of any sustenance. There was never any resolution.
Then on March 17th, 2023, Turner says that became a day she will never forget. She found her then 12-year-old daughter hanging from a belt in her bedroom at home.
It was 11:18 p.m. when I found Kalea hanging. They couldn't find a pulse. They couldn't find her heartbeat.
In the 24-page lawsuit her family filed this summer, it details multiple occasions where her daughter, Kalea, says another student physically assaulted her and called her a roach and a man.
There was no less than 7 to 9 times that I myself personally reached out to the school, and I had the emails. And half the time they didn't respond back, and if they did, it wasn't with anything of any sustenance.
She was in a coma for weeks, ultimately staying in the hospital for 101 days. And now,
oh my God. Whew.
Kalea requires a trach, feeding tube, and she's nonverbal. She can't lift her arms, legs, or torso, and is completely dependent on her parents to function. WYFF News 4 reached out to Greenville County Schools. They say in part, quote, "The district is aware of the allegations made by this parent and has addressed them directly with the parent. We disagree with these allegations and have conducted a thorough investigation and review of each allegation at the time they were made. While we do not agree with the allegations, our hearts go out to Kalea, to Cora Turner, her mother, and their family." She was in a coma.
Like at this point, I'm just wondering, and I hope this does not come across accusatory, but I'm wondering why the mom allowed her daughter to continue at this school. Like at this point, if my daughter or if my son is telling me that they're being bullied and nothing is happening, I'm taking them out that school. I move them somewhere else. I'd rather homeschool my child than to allow them to go to a place where they don't feel loved, and that's really, really, laying into their mental health. Like, and it's really so sad that this, ambitious young girl had to feel that that was the only route that she could take. And a lot of parents need to really pay more attention and take this stuff seriously when their kids are saying that they've been bullied. Like, at the end of the day, not all kids are the same. So the type of bullying that some kids can deal with, other kids are not that strong. They're not that strong mentally, and they can't handle that type of abuse long term. And I just pray for the family, but I'm just letting y'all know that this is going to get increasingly worse, especially with the new administration and the new manifestos that they're about to roll out when it comes to education, the Department of Education, checks and balances. Like, these schools don't never want to be held accountable for anything that they do. They drop the ball, but never want to pick it up. And for them to give this fucking tone deaf statement talking about that they investigate, obviously not. This little girl did not decide to do this on a whim. Obviously, there was abuse happening within the school that she was facing, and nothing was happening. Nothing was being done. And the mother seems to have some type of proof. But my thing is this: how the fuck did they get into the ICU? How the fuck do they even know where she was located? Who told her that? Who told these kids that? And what the fuck is it like? And why the fuck is the mama not taking bitches' heads off? Real shit. And this is why I'm afraid to have a child, y'all, because I low-key feel that I would lose my motherfucking, I would go to jail. I'd go to jail proudly for beating. I like at the end of the day, bitch, if my daughter went through this, I'm taking it all out on the parent. And I might hit your kid too. Period. But prayers up to her. My God. My goodness, y'all. So let's continue. So I'm looking. Y'all, it's not that much stuff. It's not that much stuff happening in the news. Yeah, I don't really see anything happening. But like I did see that. Wait a minute.
At Donald Trump and how the Democrats went after him. You do understand that the Democrats are no longer in a position to say anything, right? You can talk till the cows come home. You whistling into the wind. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say right now. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your party. Because when you pardon your son, going back on your word, telling the American people there was no way that you were going to pardon him, when everybody and their grandmama knew you were lying, but didn't hold you accountable for it. And now you've confirmed what people believe, that you were probably going to be lying about that very thing that you said you wouldn't do for your son. All you had to do was say, he's my son. I can't let him go to jail. What's the matter with y'all? Do I got to act like Dana Carvey from Saturday Night Live? And another thing, by the way, is that what I got to do? All you had to do was say, that's my son. I'm not sending him to jail. I have the power to pardon him and to bring him home with me when I walk away from the White House, ending my political career. I'm taking my son home with me. Everybody would understand that. That wasn't good enough for you. Wasn't good enough for you. Instead, you have to try to come across like he was victimized because of you, like you're so innocent, like you're such a paragon of virtue. And as a result, now you brought more skepticism in the direction of the Democratic Party. Why? Because you show you're no different than the other side, which you were accusing of everything. Y'all went after Donald Trump.
Y'all, I despise this man. I don't like this big four-headed bitch. And this is why. I feel that it's so weird of y'all to think that after y'all have proven time and time again, you know, the black coalition of black men and white women, white men, Latino men have all proven that y'all don't give a fuck about integrity. Because we didn't hear you really saying shit about Donald Trump. After all of the shit that he did, especially to Black people. For example, he had people being targeted in Oklahoma who were Haitian, like perpetuating lies about them eating cats and dogs, which is another form of racism, which you never critiqued. But now you want to have all of this bravado for Joe Biden for freeing his son, pardoning his son. Obviously, none of y'all motherfuckers give a fuck about integrity. Black people, your own people, the community, anybody else except yourself. So why can't he do something like this? The motherfucker who's in the... Let's also talk about the fact that when Donald Trump was pardoning people, he pardoned a whole bunch of fucking abusive celebrities. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that judges that he appointed let a Black man who was innocent after DNA discovery from a case spanning back 20 years was found innocent, still ended up on death row and ended up getting killed. You have all of this bravado for all of this, except the shit that y'all actually should be having bravado for. You motherfuckers are so dumb, ignorant, and uneducated. Y'all get in front of these fucking cameras and scream and wear these fucking suits, thinking that y'all talking shit that actually makes sense, but it doesn't. None of the shit that you says has any merit, because the motherfucker who will be in the office in on June 6th, he don't care about none of this integrity shit. So if y'all voted for a motherfucker who don't care about integrity, why the fuck do I have to care about it? Obviously, y'all motherfuckers don't care. Y'all literally were the same ones who were saying y'all voted for Trump because Trump is a real one. He moved like a nigga. That's what y'all was saying. He understands. He been to jail before. But now y'all mad that Joe Biden let Hunter Biden out of jail. How does that work? Just say you a fucking cooning ass Republican and move the fuck on. You little dick shrimp ass nigga. Like, not gonna get myself upset. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it at all. Not doing it. Let's see what else is going on. I saw y'all said something with Diddy's son. What happened with Diddy's son? Let me look that up real fast. Oh, not Diddy Dunn, child. Diddy's son. Oh. Let's see. So it says, let me move this here. Let me clear my throat. All right. So it says, save, update new layout. So it says, Christian Combs served with assault lawsuit at Diddy's Miami's mansion. Is anybody else surprised by this? I'm not. So it says Sean Diddy Combs' son, Christian Combs, is the newest member of the family famous family facing sexual assault allegations. The 26-year-old rapper was at his father's Miami's mansion when he was served with legal papers in a lawsuit filed by Grace O'Markey, who accuses Christian of assault, battery, and sexual assault and intentional infliction of emotional distress. The suit stems from a July 2022 incident when the woman was working on the Victoria's yacht chartered by Diddy, who brought his son Christian along. According to the filing, The bad boy founder turned what was sold as a wholesome family excursion into a hedonistic environment. This is so perverse. Like, to be doing nasty shit with your sons is crazy to me. Like, you out here fucking bitches with your kids? Ugh. Throw Diddy under the jail. I really despise that man too. My God. Where she believes sex workers were present on the yacht. It resulted in an unexpected increase in workload for her and her colleagues, as well as an unwanted exposure for unlawful drug use, sex work, and general chaos. During her shifts, Omarki claims that Christian took an immediate interest in her, which she considered very inappropriate. After pressuring her to drink with him inside a recording studio, the suit says Christian violently grabbed Grace's arm and began hurting her. He pulled Grace to the seat beside him and prevented her from getting up. Omarki says she tried getting out of the encounter by asking to go to the kitchen, but her pleas fell on deaf ears. The filing states instead, Christian allegedly continued to pressure her to drink by taking more shots. Grace was quite scared and realized she was in a very dangerous situation. Her complaints read Grace was also feeling the effect of tequila shots and quickly suspected that the tequila was spiked. The plaintiff goes, wow, not you got your sons doing this fucked up shit. Child, disgusting. Christian took off all his clothes and revealed his erection before attempting to force her to perform oral sex on him. The suit says she tried fighting Christian off, but he only stopped when another employee walked into the room. She stated that she informed her captain the following morning, but he lacked compassion or concern, failed to investigate, and insisted she was likely voluntarily partying with the guest. Child. I pray for women into I pray. My goodness. Omarki denied this claim. She alleged that the captain had forced her to continue serving Christian on the yacht and did not offer her an option of being reassigned or isolated from him. So basically, he had like sold her to him, basically. That's what it sounds like to me. In addition to losing her employment, Grace also lost her long-term partner, with whom she had planned a future. The suit states Grace's partner was never the same after seeing Grace's bruise. What? Wait a minute. Let me read this again. The suit states Grace's partner was never the same after seeing bruises on her body because of the sexual assault and having to deal with the mental and emotional ramifications, so they separated. Wow. So you got sexually assaulted, but it was too much for him and he left you. Wow. Men can be so disgusting. And it low-key feels that this thought process by Christian Combs feels inherited from Diddy, because he's so used to seeing his father get his way that he's not used to also getting the word no either. Because Diddy sees his children as extensions of him, he expects that his children will be given anything that they want to. Anything that they want, basically. Basically, if they want your body, they deserve it. Because if Diddy can get whatever he wants, they should get whatever they want. And now that is ingrained in with them. And now they feel that they can just go around forcing themselves on people, doing things to people, just basically being like a tyrant. And it sounds like he is exactly like his father. Grace stated that she continues to experience significant harm as a result of Christian's actions. She also shared that she has been working as a stewardess in the yachting industry since 2018 and had planned to build a lifelong career in the field. However, she claims the alleged incident with Christian has disrupted those plans. Grace's mental health deteriorated to a point where she was medicated and required intensive therapy. Additionally, she fell into deep depression and was unable to fully carry out her maid of honor duties at the wedding of her sister in June 2023, which she had been looking forward to for over 18 months. The lawsuit comes as Christian father remains incarcerated in a Brooklyn, New York facility on sex trafficking charges where he was denied bail for the third time. It's so disappointing how men can look at women as objects, because this woman literally was getting treated as an object by these people who she expected to treat her with respect as an employee, and she got spiked, then sexually assaulted, then to go home to your man and expect to have some type of sympathy, some type of understanding, and your man looks at you with disgust because he can't deal with another man touching the woman that he's with, even though that it was sexual assault. Ciao. Ciao, it's getting crazy. I hope Diddy, I hope they throw that nigga underneath the prison, as well as any one of his benefactors, children who are also in on this shit with him. It's also really disgusting as well that the children are so comfortable doing this sexual shit around their dad. I would never be able to suck dick or get my dick sucked in front of my mama or around my mama. Even if I was to be in the same house as my mom in a separate room doing something, it wouldn't even feel right. That lets you know how perverse the relationship that they have with their father really is. Okay, so I say I'm happy, but I'm like, go ahead, Biden, do what you got to do. Bishop T.D. Jakes addresses his congregation for the first time since his health scare, reveals he's healing after undergoing emergency surgery. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can hear this. Hold on. Can y'all
I'm grateful for the season in my life. I just wanted to, I told you last Sunday that I'd see you this Sunday. And so here I am. I am grateful to God for his goodness and his mercy, his grace. Many of you don't realize that you're looking at a miracle. I faced a life-threatening calamity, was rushed to the ICU unit, had emergency surgery,
survived the surgery. Yeah, I'm back. And the doctor wants me to go slow coming back. But I'm back, and I'm grateful to God for his goodness and his mercy and truth.
At the end of the day, it does not look as if TD Jakes is really going to be making a comeback. To be honest, it really does look like his health is declining. Even in this video, it looks like he's seriously going through some type of health crisis still. So I don't see that this man will be just back on the pulpit. And I feel that when you do a lot of stuff in your life, it ends up really catching up with you in the long run through health or whatever the case may be. There's a young man, or I'm not going to call a man young, especially because he's also another pedophile, PDF. And he says that TD Jakes touched him as a teenager, and then TD Jakes and his church released a statement basically saying that accusation contributed to his health, his health battle, and then also that this man is a SA, sex offender, all of this other stuff. And I'm like, y'all calling this man, trying to throw it up that this man is an offender really doesn't mean anything, to be honest, because majority of the offenders have also been touched as children themselves, right? And on top of that, let's also bring into the fact that you were at these Diddy parties. Now, it's a young woman here, and I wanted to address this comment in the shade room that she wrote. She says, I've come to the realization that the reason why people cling so tightly to their judgment is because they don't feel that the same grace that has been extended to them, can be extended to others. Really, I don't have time to judge TD Jakes because I'm so busy thanking God that he covered my own sins. I do pray for his healing, and I also pray for God's grace and mercy for whatever. God knows what it could have been. God knows it could have been me. Rest up, Bishop TD Jakes, and may you come to know God in the way that you've introduced him all to all of us, a God that looks beyond our faults to see our needs. But that's the thing. Now, y'all know I love me some God too, but I feel that a large part of the reason why people feel the way that they feel is because grace is not extended to them. And it's not just solely on the church, it's in the rhetoric within the Bible within itself. LGBT don't feel that they can really lean into God for the most part if they're really following the dogma of Christianity, which causes so many people to, suppress their sexuality, which results in a lot of people doing a lot of, dirty things. Because when you repress your sexuality, it becomes more so like a taboo, and then it becomes perverse, right? You start doing things that you never done before because you have all of this repressed sexual tension, or all of these repressed things that you want to do, and you do things to people that you shouldn't because you were not able to live in your truth. Not saying that being LGBT is the only thing, but I'm saying that to me, as I've gotten older and as I've gone through my own spiritual, and I'm still going through, my spiritual battles and stuff like that, I kind of struggle with traditional Christianity itself, in my opinion, because I feel that a lot of it is so unrealistic, if it makes any sense, where people feel discouraged from being themselves, where there's so much misogyny listed within the Bible. Women can't do this. Women can't have authority over a man, which lays into a lot of the dogma that women follow that leads them astray in life, basically making men their focal point, looking at men as if they're God, because in the Bible it does say that, treat your man as if he's love your man as if he's God, and he should love you as if you're the church, that type of stuff. And I feel like it breeds an unhealthy environment in the world's landscape. And to me, I just think of God so much more than biblical teachings. Because I feel like through the Bible, I feel like God definitely has a dichotomy. It's not one dimensional, but I do feel that it's not really giving the totality of what God is. I just don't know. Sometimes I don't know what to believe. You know, I struggle with that. And I question a lot of it, especially because like I've had my own weird moments in church. I remember it was one time at my last church that I used to go to that we had a guest speaker, and mind you, everybody is getting the Holy Ghost around me. Everybody's like passing out, foaming at the mouth, shaking, jumping, doing all of this type of stuff after he touches them, and he touches me, and I don't feel anything. Y'all, this man touches me again, and he tries to push me to the ground. I promise you. It's like he wanted me to play along. That's what it felt like. And it's just like after that, something just felt off. Like after that experience, I was not able to, I started questioning a lot. I was like, am I truthfully believing what I'm saying, or am I following along with what I'm being taught? Am I really thinking about this? Now, I'm not saying that God doesn't exist, and I'm not saying I don't believe in God, because I do, but I just don't know if this version of God that Christianity paints in biblical scripture, or, other scripture, is what God really is. And I don't have the answer to that. And like, it's kind of hard sometimes going to church, because like here I am as somebody in the LGBT community, right? And I'm supposed to turn away from homosexuality, right? And then go magically just get with a woman. And then that's that. And I feel like it's a lot of people who say that that's what they've done, but in all actuality, they're lying to themselves. Because like, if we're going off of biblical scripture, the sin isn't when the sin isn't when you act upon it. The sin is when you think it. So even if it's in your mind, you already committed the sin anyway. So it's just so many different confusing inconsistencies when it comes to the Bible and mind you, I read my Bible, which is why I feel like I have the thought process that I have, because I was able to go off of a good wealth of knowledge because I read it myself. But I don't know, but I do believe that Bishop T.D. Jakes has a lot of stuff that's going to probably be exposed. And, when you're old, worried, and you've been resting behind a facade for so long, and I'm not saying that whatever that man said about him doing stuff to him as a teenager is true, but I'm saying that I'm not going to say it's not true, because I don't know him. And you can't put anything past anybody. But I'll move on. Hopefully, let's see if we got anything else. Y'all, I think that's really it for me today. Where we at? We're almost at 3 hours. But y'all, listen. I had a really good time today. I enjoyed this review of both shows and the hot topics. Also, be on the lookout, because if you prefer a shorter live or with a shorter video, I'll be breaking up these topics into individual segments and uploading them as individual reviews as well. And I will be uploading the Love and Marriage Huntsville review as an individual review, as well as the Baddies Midwest as well. And I have to edit that because I cussed a lot, and I'll add in the bleeps and the stuff like that, make it pretty, cut out a lot of the empty words and things like that. But I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. Okay, I plan on doing the same. Love yourself. If nobody ever told you today, I love you. And I want you to know that your life has worth and has meaning, and that you are meant to be here, and that you have a purpose. Okay. Be kind to yourself, forgive yourself, and drink water. And until the next time, y'all, peace. All right. Bye.